Taran police have arrested Punjab Civil Services officer and sub-divisional magistrate Anupreet Kaur in connection with an alleged rupees 1.63 crore embezzlement case that is linked to land acquisition for the Rajasthan, Jammu and Kashmir National Highway project. Well, according to the police reports, the arrest was carried out around 7 a.m. today from a government office in Gurdaspur, where she was currently posted as SDM and was also holding additional charge of the municipal council. The arrest marks a significant development in a case that has been under investigation for several years and relates to alleged irregularities during her earlier posting in Patti, Taran. The case originates from allegations that government compensation funds released between 2018 and 2019 for land acquisition were improperly dispersed to individuals who were not genuine landowners according to the official revenue records. Investigators have also claimed that compensation meant for land acquired for the highway project was transferred to multiple beneficiaries whose ownership claims were not verified or did not exist in the acquisition records. And an FIR was registered in 2019 at City Patti Police Station under various sections of the Indian Penal Code, including cheating, criminal breach of trust, forgery and criminal conspiracy. The FIR alleges that the then sub-divisional magistrate had approved and signed off on the release of compensation amounts without proper verification of land ownership documents and revenue records. And the issue first came to light after a complaint was raised by a revenue department official, prompting an internal inquiry into the disbursement of compensation funds. And following this complaint, a departmental investigation was initiated and the findings were reportedly submitted to senior administrative authorities. And based on all these findings, disciplinary action was taken and Anupreet Kaur was suspended from service at that time. The case, however, continued to remain under investigation as authorities examined financial transactions and land records that were linked to the compensation process. Officials have also stated that the alleged irregularities involve an estimated rupees 1.63 crore, which was allegedly diverted through payments made to multiple accounts under questionable circumstances. And the investigation has focused on discrepancies between official land acquisition notifications and revenue department records, with allegations that verification procedures were not properly followed before funds were released. Authorities have also maintained that the matter is still under active investigation and that further questioning of the accused is likely to take place. It is also being reported that she may be transferred to Taran for custodial interrogation as part of the ongoing probe. Notably, Anupreet Kaur was reinstated into service in 2022 following a state government administrative reshuffle. And after her reinstatement, she was assigned field postings and eventually posted as sub-divisional magistrate in Gurdaspur, where she was serving at the time of her arrest. She also held additional administrative responsibilities in the municipal council. She hails from Amritsar and is a qualified medical graduate who later entered civil services after clearing the Punjab Civil Services examination. And this case has also drawn attention due to similarities with other land acquisition related scams that was reported in Punjab in previous years. One such case is the rupees 64 crore Hoshiarpur land compensation scam that was linked to the Jalandhar-Chintapurni highway project. In that case, vigilance investigations alleged large-scale manipulation in land classification and project alignment, which allegedly led to inflated compensation payments. The investigation in that case led to multiple arrests and the naming of several officials and private individuals. And across such cases, authorities have repeatedly highlighted concerns regarding irregularities in land acquisition processes, particularly involving verification of ownership records, classification of land types and compensation distribution. And in the Hoshiarpur case, vigilance officials had alleged that land records were altered or misrepresented to facilitate higher compensation payouts and that certain individuals benefited from advanced knowledge of changes in highway alignment. And that investigation, which began following complaints and media reports, eventually expanded into a broader probe involving multiple officials and revenue records. And apart from her administrative career, Anupreet Kaur has also been involved in a high-profile personal legal matter. As in 2015, while serving as SDM in Taran, she filed a complaint against her husband, a former hockey player, alleging domestic violence, dowry harassment and an attempt on her life. And based on her complaint, a criminal case was also registered and her husband was arrested. He was also later booked under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act, following alleged recovery of narcotics during the investigation. And in the years that followed, the case saw counter allegations and legal developments from both the sides, keeping it in public and media focus. Well, at present, police officials have not issued a detailed public statement regarding the latest arrest, stating that only the investigation is ongoing. They have also indicated that further details will be shared after interrogation and review of evidence, and that appropriate legal procedures will follow based on the findings of the probe. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.